Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Have the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is this one. It is Ilkley Brewery's Pale. And it is described as an all-day pale ale weighing in at 4.2%. And it says on the back of the bottle that it is uniquely unconventional. Interesting phrase. Anyway, it says it's crisp and dry with a zesty finish and fresh cut grass aroma. Powerfully hopped with a floral finish, the Sauvignon Blanc of the beer world. Interesting. Anyway, the malts are listed as Golden Promise and Crystal. Your hops are Chinook, Centennial and Nelson Sauvin. It says drink with seafood. Not a fan. And definitely drink it with friends. Totally agree with that one. You've got your usual ingredients of water, malted barley, wheat, hops and yeast. And yeah, it's 4.2%, which equates to 2.1 units in this here bottle. And yeah, I picked this one up in the local co-op. I say the local, it's local to my mum up in Kirby in North Yorkshire. And when I was up there a couple of weeks back, I picked up a plethora of Yorkshire beers to try. It's a second beer from the brewery that I've had. The first one being one of the alcohol-free offerings. It was again a pale. It was quite nice from memory. So anyway, hopefully this one will be equally as nice. I think it was the Virgin Mary or something like that. So let's get it out into a pint glass and see what we think, shall we? So I'm stuffed with the brim. I made homemade steak and ale pie for tea tonight, and that was very filling. Couldn't finish. Anyway, we're pouring into my dad's pint glass tonight because it's from Yorkshire. I say it. The glass is not from Yorkshire, but my dad. No, he didn't move up to Yorkshire. Didn't get the chance to. He died just before. Anyway, waffling. Excuse me. Right, the pour. Let's get back on track. Is pale, golden. See if we can get a bit of a head on that. Don't want a massive head, just a bit of one. That's what she said. Anyway, we've got a bit more of a head than we thought, and that glass could do with some more cleaning. Anyway, excuse the terrible glass. We have a almost clear beer. There's a bit of haze. Could be fridge haze. Might not be. Might be actual haze in the beer. Lots of carbonation and a white head, and far too many bubbles on the glass. So yeah, it looks all right. You know, I like the look, apart from the dirty glass. And hopefully the dirty glass mafia won't come and get me for this one because I'm a member. Anyway, so yeah, I like the look. It's the right colour for a pale ale. It's got a nice looking head and a little bit of haze, which I like. You know, some people don't. Trad beer lovers particularly seem to be dead against haze. So let's have a whiff. Oh, that smells nice. That is zesty green, lemony. It's almost Citra. It didn't mention Citra, did it? No. No, Chinook, Centennial and Nelson. Nelson can lend a little bit of a sharp edge to it. It's not... No, this is kind of peachy, citrusy, really light and fresh. Oh, that is nice. That is a lovely summery aroma. Yeah, that's beautiful aroma. That is lovely. Ah. I could sit and sniff that all day. But we're not going to do that. We're going to drink it and see what it tastes like. So, cheers. That is lovely. It really is lovely. Light to medium body, soft and silky in the mouth. Good carbonation. It's exciting carbonation. It's not kind of pillowy soft and velvety. It's exciting. It's just bursting in your mouth. And by doing so, it's letting those beautiful citrus and peachy and floral aroma flavours just do their thing. They're dancing. That is so summery. That is delightful. Oh, on a hot summer's day, this would go down so fast. It really would. beautiful. There is that hint of sharpness on the back end. It's otherwise beautiful, slightly citric, lots of kind of peach and those kind of soft stone fruits. And the malts are really well balanced, I have to say. It is very well balanced. And there's a dryness on the back end as well on the finish. Oh, that is so refreshing. On cask, this would be stellar. It really, really would. That is glorious. Glorious beer in a glass. So, Ilkley Pale. What do I think of you? Well, before I tell you what I think of you, we're going to go to the Aid Memoir of Untapped, which says there have been approximately 7,900 check-ins and an average score of 3.55, which I'm going to be honest, I think that's criminally underrated. It's better than 3.55. No, it's an average, and there's going to be people who love it and people who hate it, and everyone in between. But I think I'm towards the north end of that camp. So we are going to just fill in the name on my scoreboard of joy, which is otherwise empty, as we can see, just for fairness. We're going to judge it on the 5 pillars of judgment: the looks, the aroma, the body, the taste, and the finish. So if we excuse the state of the glass, we've got to say it's a good looking pale ale. It's the right colour. It's got a little bit of haze, which I personally like, and I appreciate that not all trad beer lovers do. And the head was white and relatively tight. Have a look at that close up. What do you think? What do you think of that? Yeah, it's a good looking beer. I like it. Can I fault it? Not really. Not really at all. I've got to give it the full point. Let's give it the 1 off the mark. And the aroma is lovely. It promises, what did it promise? Yeah, fresh cut grass and a zesty finish. Not sure where we get the fresh cut grass from, but it's glorious nonetheless. It's peachy, it's zesty, it's fresh, it's popping, it's wonderful. It is so refreshing and light and just summer. It is. Can I fault it? Not really. Not really. No, I can't. I'm going to be honest. I would say if it was super strong in strength, it would be utterly fantastic, but it's still great nonetheless. Anyway, the body is light to medium, like I say. It suits the beer. Any heavier, and it would perhaps be a bit too much. It's meant to be refreshing. It's meant to be light and summery. It works. It's great. It's well carbonated. If you like them a little bit softer, a little bit more velvety, you probably won't like this one quite as much as some. But like I say, on cask, that would probably be smoothed out somewhat and be a little bit less. It's not in your face, but it's getting there. I like it. It's good. Is it very good? It fits, yeah, it's 0.75. If it was just a little bit lighter on the carbonation, it would be spot on. The most important bit is the flavour. Let's be honest about any beer that we drink. You know, if nothing else, it has to taste good. And this one does. Peaches, citrus, floral edge, beautifully balanced malts that don't interfere in any way. They let the hops do the talking, but they are not drowned out by the malts just aren't drowned out. It's lovely. It's excellent. It's summer in a glass. It's refreshing. It's light. It's zesty. It's wonderful. It gets a full point from me. And the finish, it's crisp. It is dry, exactly as it says on the bottle. It's hoppy, but it's balanced, and it is just utterly delicious. It's long. There's a little bit of bitterness going on in the back end. I love it. It's getting the point. Which means Pale from Ilkley Brewery has got 4.75 out of 5 on my, Untapped scoreboard of joy. So yeah, 4.2%. Doesn't taste like 4.2%. Tastes, well, it's got a lot more flavour than the 4.2% has the right to have in the bottle. Ilkley Brewery have pulled it out of the bag and made another wonderful beer. It's powered by beer as well. It says so right there on the top of the bottle. Look, powered by beer. Very tasty one. So I'm going to say on that note, that's been the beer. Down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got the like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one.